I'm Kim,
I'm Reve.
and we together are Twisted Grapevines. So tonight we're going to be showing the dog Wreath kit. So we really
We
like
thought
this.
this was cute.
So super cute. So we've got our Wreath form in the kit, and we'll have this adorable sign. And if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, good luck finding this at Hobby Lobby because we got them all.
We did our tour of Hobby Lobbies.
Yes. And we have a burlap bone that will go with the sign. We have 4 coordinating ribbons. It's all in neutrals.
Forgetting my Havana.
There you go. Voila. And we have a cute little paw print that we're going to try to see put it in the bow.
Somewhere.
Yeah. And then we have our 10-inch mesh. And I think we're going to do Ruffle Cruffles tonight.
Fun names.
Yes.
So many fun
anyways.
names.
But if you guys are joining us, chime in. Let us know where you're from. And
say hey.
That's right.
Especially
and share.
If you know us.
Oh, and share.
Please share.
Yeah, please share.
Because
this is our second one, and we're still learning and modifying and just having lots of fun with all of it. So anyways, just to kind of show you what we did on our first one on Saturday night, this was our Wreath kit. Let's make sure all stragglers that we did the other night. And
a little ice cream cone.
Yeah, there you go. Can you show me up? Yeah. So this is a burlap ice cream cone, and then we have a little wooden sign that says Sweet Liberty, and then we have our boat. And this is in our Etsy store too.
Oh, and tonight we have our cherries.
Oh, we have the cherries to put in the boat too. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Look at your cherries.
Super cute. They just came in today.
Amazon loves them. Except I'm gonna have to.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah. You know what doesn't Amazon sell?
Yeah, right.
Really.
So
we're a little surprised at how big the cherries were, but
they're very plump.
yes,
So
very plump cherries.
you can put them on the sign. You can put them in a bow, but you'll get some of
Drop
those
them on the floor.
That's right. So you'll
Use
get
them
those
as earrings.
Woohoo! Those are lovely.
You like that?
Yeah,
Here's
fruit.
the black. Trying to coordinate.
You know, fruit sells, so.
Fruit. Well, I am
Yes,
pretty.
I know,
so
right?
there you go.
So grab your favorite beverage of choice, especially if you're joining us late at night. COVID, we've been starting so much later. God, you used to have to be at the airport at what time in the morning? It's like
I was usually there by 5 or 6 in the morning. I can't say I'm missing that at all.
No, and I had to be at school at 7.
And you're not missing that.
No, not at all.
No.
However, though, today I had to go and close. I had to close my classroom up, and you know, normally at the end of school, we're hugging kids and celebrating and all that stuff, and there was just a select few because only so many people were allowed in the building today. We all had particular times we could be there, and so it was just me and the biology teacher today on our team, and never get in a conversation about COVID with the biology.
Your first mistake.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure.
If you don't want to be scared half to death, so love you, Stephanie, but oh my gosh, you scared me. But she worked, and what's even scarier, she worked at CDC for like 10 years in research.
Oh gosh.
Probably more than that, I don't remember, but yeah, she worked on flu viruses and all that stuff, so yeah, it was a little scary.
Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, I kind of like
How we sleep at night.
Yeah, that's right. So anyways, do we have any people? Oh, we've got Dana that is here. She's from Delaware. Ah,
Hey,
wow,
Dana
great.
from Delaware.
Oh, and Miss Dr. Slayton's here, my boss. Woohoo!
Oh,
and I know.
We're very happy you're with us.
Yeah, really happy you're with us.
Yes.
So, my room's cleaned. I checked out.
She dusted. She vacuumed.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't do that. That's
Well,
for the other
tell
people
her you
to do.
did.
It's all right though.
Yeah.
But we've got yeah. My grades will be posted in a couple of days.
Soon.
We've been working with parents.
I'm just going to borrow her for just a little bit. She'll get right back
That's
to
right.
it. We promise. We promise. I'll make her get right back to it.
Yeah. So it was a pretty day today here in Texas. So we're in Texas. We're in Dallas, Fort Worth area. It was sunny, but humid.
Again, yeah, it's fine. I get
Straight long hair, straight gray, white hair. I get to see my guy tomorrow night, or
That's
Wednesday
right.
night.
I know you were very excited about that.
Because he's in a small little carriage house, so there's not other people.
Well, that is very nice.
Oh, and shout out to my
Oh.
brother because it is his 50th birthday
Oh,
today.
woohoo!
I know. Woohoo!
Happy
So the big 5-0.
birthday. That's
I
awesome.
know. So that'll be a lot of fun.
So we do need a little juice for him.
We do need
We
some
do,
juice.
and it's an antioxidant. So
That's true.
we
So
can justify really anything.
red is our choice
It is
tonight.
such-
So
we love red.
what are we? Is this a?
Hence grapevine. Hello.
Yeah, I know. We're twisted grapevines. So
And we are twisted. So so many reasons
Yes.
for that choice of name. Yeah.
but I know a lot of reasons.
But since you don't know us just yet,
Yeah.
we'll tone it down.
Yeah. Well.
But we hope when you
we'll
come
easy that.
and Wreath with us that it's relaxing and you laugh at us a little, only a little, hopefully just a little, but you'll learn something. You might put together a really sweet little wreath.
That's right.
That's our
right.
goal. That's our
right.
hope. You have some fun.
Bev has joined us from
Bev.
Ohio, and
Oh.
Susan, our favorite, has peeked in
Hello,
again.
Miss Susan.
Yep,
Our
our
little
Su-
ears are burning.
I know,
again.
right? I know.
We miss you.
We giggled so much because we started talking about what was it that we used to do at the church in the summer.
Oh,
The
music
music.
camp.
That was a walk down the bus.
With all those little campers that so did not want to be there.
No,
It's all
they didn't.
good.
And we made them dance.
Made it through it.
But anyways, so on to tonight's project. We have this 14-inch wreath form, and we have 8 ties around the exterior, and then 6 in the middle. And
We have a video too.
yes,
If you missed it, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
check out our video so you know how to put this together.
it's in the YouTube. So, well, I was trying to upload it. It's not there yet, but we
Oh,
made it.
Sorry. We
I know.
did do
I
it,
tried to
promise.
get it in there,
But yeah, try to.
it's
find
going to
it.
be there tomorrow. I'll get Jack on it. So,
There you
anyways,
go.
but we're going to do the Ruffle Cruffle. So we're going to use 2 pieces of mesh for each twist tie. So,
To coordinate with our colors, the black
Yeah.
and the burlap.
and we're going to alternate them in each one. So we're going to put a ruffle first. So Reve's
I'm
going to
Ruffle.
ruffle.
among other
Wait,
things.
right, we need
Yes.
t-shirts.
No, we do need t-shirts. So you ruffle or you cruffle.
I'm Cruffle today.
Now, how long did we cut these so we can tell everybody? Which
Oh,
one?
they're 19 inches.
Oh, okay. A little-
Sometimes 20, sometimes 19, 20.
sometimes 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went 19 tonight.
All right.
Yep. So she's pinching it in the middle, and then she's just walking her fingers forward right in the middle, and kind of gathering it all together. And we're going to put it in to hold it.
And this is actually supposed to be a bow maker, but sometimes it's just an extra set of hands.
Right.
And we love that.
I know.
Pull
Oh,
this
and I
up.
need a little clip here. So I use the clip. We had this conversation earlier. So
Whatever works.
I know, right? So we learned, or we like the curl method, like doing it here on the thing. But it's become really popular with some designers to do the, what do we call it, the boob method?
Well,
Or they call it just do it on your chest, but we call it the boob method.
think of it
And they sit here,
fondly.
yeah, and they'll like do it this way. And
we
so,
both tried that, and all we did was just die laughing.
yeah,
because
so we can't make it through the whole thing. Maybe it's because we're flat. Our boobs are big enough. I don't know what. So
that's it.
I don't know. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold this down, and you're gonna take your end, and you're gonna I kind of mash it down about 1/2 inch to 1 inch, and then I'm gonna curl it 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, and I kind of curl my fingers underneath it to make it kind of tight.
You're making a roll.
Right, so I'm going to roll it 3 times, and then I got these little clips at the Dollar Tree. You get about 6 in a package.
Those are awesome.
They are
They
awesome.
really do help.
So I'm going to do that so I can go to the other end and it doesn't unroll on me, because that would not be fun. So I'm going to come down here. Usually this end will stay down, but if you're on the end of the roll,
It's super tight.
yeah, it gets really curly and it'll go bing, and so you can't just.
And it helps too if you have like something weighted, like put your cell phone up there
Yeah.
or something, just kind of hold it down.
So this one again, we're going to curl 3 times, and then now, because it's called a cruffle, that's the curl, and now we're going to ruffle here in the middle.
So she's walking her hands,
Yeah.
and you're just joining your other roll.
And so we're right here. So when we place this down, you could do it either curl up, which to me is a little bit, it's more playful. And then, or if you want it this way, it's more like a ruffle. But we're playful because we're doing the dog. The dogs.
We are
tonight.
playful.
That's right. We
Dogs
are playful.
are playful.
So, and I'm going to take these 2 together, and then I'm going to open up my tie right here. I like to do the bottom first.
The outside.
Yeah, because it seems to make it fluffier on the top if you do it that way. And then I'm going to just put it in here, and I'm going to give it a twist. And then we're going to go to the next one. Do you want to alternate and go black ruffle?
Sure.
Khaki
Sure.
ruffle?
And again, it's whatever you want to do. It's your wreath, and you can make it. This is just a suggestion. This is kind of how we're doing it.
Oh!
Who is
Marlo.
it?
My little niece has joined us.
Oh,
Out of color.
niece.
I know. She is expecting her third little baby.
Oh, congratulations.
I know. I'm so nervous for you. I heard your mom had to be quarantined for 14 days so she can be in there with you. So
that's true.
I know.
That's kind of because you want your family to be there.
I know. Marlo, I'm kind of want to hate her too because she's like super skinny.
Oh,
She doesn't have the COVID-19 and she's
If it
pregnant
was
with her
just
third
19.
child. You know,
that's
it's like
awesome.
I kind of want to hate her, but she's like so super sweet and she's got 2 really cute kids.
That's helpful.
I
That is
know.
helpful.
Okay, so this one we did red. Red was the other night.
Whatever color
Yeah,
you
right.
want it to be.
Red is the wine.
Red is the wine.
Woohoo!
Yes.
So we're gonna do black
Juice.
on the bottom, and
Juice
then
is
we're
good
gonna
for
do
us.
the khaki cruffle on the top. So what I like to do is I like to lift this one out of the way, place this one down, and then do my twist right here.
Yes, and these are chenille stems, pipe cleaners. We're old school, so we're
Yeah.
pipe cleaners.
Pipe cleaners.
Yep.
All right, and you already have the next ruffle ready.
Yeah.
I know. You're just overachieving
I
tonight.
mean,
Woohoo!
I showed up today. I tried. I tried. It's humid, so you never know.
I know. I wonder if Jack brought home Mom's pizza tonight.
Ooh.
So my son worked.
So
I know,
much for
right?
losing some weight.
My son, he's home from college, and he works at like the best pizza place. Oh my stars, it's so good.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's added to the COVID-19.
Uh-huh.
All right, so I did the cruffle, and then we got the ruffle, and then we're gonna lift this one
We're
up.
just alternating.
Yep.
Alternating. Back and forth.
Back and forth.
That's cute. I like that.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
It's also a cheat when we do the put the ribbons on, because then whatever color's on top, you go, oh, it's this ribbon that goes. Right
Yeah, we won't get that mixed up like last time.
We only did that once.
Only once, but you know, shh, we're not gonna tell. We won't tell. It's all good. The fingers do the walking.
That's right. It is warm in here.
It is so warm.
I
in
know.
here. I thought it was just me.
No.
I was not about
I had
to
to turn the
say.
air off so it didn't get caught in the
Yeah.
in the sound. The first YouTube, I'm in this YouTube live group or YouTube Success for Makers with YouTube with Lori Jacobs, and I was doing my first YouTube video, and so you know when you first, you may or may not know this, but when you first start out on YouTube, you know your name until you get your first 100 subscribers, your name is like this long.
Numbers, letters. It looks
Yeah.
like a math problem.
It really does.
Yeah.
And so
yeah.
I was on there and I was doing it, and I didn't realize that on my laptop, which my webcam was, you know, plugged into, that's where we're into the thing.
Mm-hmm.
The fan came on my laptop, and so the whole video, you just hear this, bzzz, and then you might hear my voice, but it was all, yeah, it was, you know.
We're learning.
We're
We're gonna get it.
We're gonna get
Yeah.
it. So we're going with the webcam again tonight. I did my phone last night, but I like the color and the width of the webcam.
That's true. We get a wider.
And we need that
Some
now
of
for
us need wider.
COVID-19.
Some of us need wider.
For our COVID.
COVID.
Yes. Ah!
Yeah. We've also, if you haven't joined us before, we sort of blame COVID for everything now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty
Having a
much.
bad hair day.
COVID.
We're fat. COVID. Yeah. So. Because heaven forbid it's not us, right?
Beth Owens is just coming.
Oh, hey, Beth.
Hey, missed you today. We're working up some crazy ideas for your wreath, so be ready.
Oh, it's going to be a fun read.
Yep, we've got fake martini glasses and everything we're playing with.
It's going to be pretty sweet.
It is going to be fun.
I like all those.
I know, I just gotta make sure to get the right yellow on it. So
There's so many.
I know, right? Or else.
Fun with that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
Woohoo! You get the whole row.
Yay.
I know.
Who's a big girl?
I know, right?
Literally.
Oh.
Fine.
I wonder how many drinking games I've created with the words COVID.
Well, I kind of thought we did.
Well,
sort
yeah,
of,
I know.
yeah.
Off camera, yeah. Yeah.
We may have pre-gamed a little.
That's right.
Just a little.
Tailgating.
Just, you know.
Tailgating, right?
We're still fun.
Oh, there went the sign.
I'll go. I'll fetch.
Window is getting
Oh.
toasty.
I'm gonna have to do something.
I know. Our hair's gonna fall.
Didn't you wish the weight would fall as fast as
Oh,
our
isn't
hair
that the
does,
truth?
For real.
Good gracious. If only it were that way.
I was gonna say all over the window, but really, as humid as it is,
Right.
that's probably not super.
I
good.
know.
It went from spring to 90 and
It's just not gradual. It was like it rained and then it was summer.
but at least it stopped raining.
I know. We're supposed to go down the river this weekend, and I hear that it's supposed to rain the whole time we're there.
Really?
I know, which kind of makes me nervous. But we're celebrating my brother's and my sister-in-law's 50th birthday. We're so
I'm sure
young.
you'll find something to do. I feel confident.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
smart.
definitely.
Yeah.
COVID.
She said it.
Something like that. Let's see here. Who
COVID
else
made
is
us
something?
do it. COVID
That's
made us do
right.
it. Oh, we should do a wreath. COVID made
COVID,
us do it.
COVID made us do it.
We're crafting as we speak.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
What would be the colors for COVID then?
Look.
Yeah.
Is that a color?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe gray, silver.
Despair.
I know, right?
Some of us need a Mexican food fix really bad.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now, cartel tacos was.
That was fun.
That was fun.
But it was kind of fun. The entertainment to that lady that was on the
But yes, oh, she was. But she was so tiny too.
which was why she was laying on the
So
sofa.
fun.
So maybe I don't want to be skinny.
I know,
after all.
right?
Let me rethink this.
I know.
You know, there's a plus and a minus to everything.
I know.
Right?
I know.
Life is what we make of it.
I know.
Something fell on the floor.
All right, so we finished the bottom layer, and now we're moving to the top one. So I like the.
I like that. I do too.
I really like the colors too. These are going to be good neutrals.
Yeah, this is going to be really cute on a door.
So you just kind of press it on top of the other ones and just kind of fan it out. You want your ends to meet here, not to kind of fluff there.
Oops, sorry.
And it all sits on top of the other ones. It feels weird to cream something on top of it, but it works.
It looks good in the end.
Yeah. Did you notice how that burlap looks just like this natural mesh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Which
Okay, I'm a little slow. But.
well, yeah, which makes me think too that Kim and I went to Dallas months ago.
Gosh, back in
And
January.
It seems so long ago, but
I know.
we
It was a long
all
ago.
this. And these kits are. This mesh is awesome, and the ribbons are really good quality, and like it's not fraying at all.
Wow. So
Good stuff.
we were originally, these kits were supposed to be for wreath and wine parties. And so we had started a few of them, and then COVID happened. So we had all this material around, and we needed, we were having to retool and rethink and get creative, kind of like we had to do with the whole teaching job. And
Just a lot more fun than that.
yeah, no kidding. And so we decided to take it virtual, but then that whole virtual thing required us to go on Facebook and YouTube, which took the technology part. Right, technology. But it was a little learning curve.
We're still learning.
We're still learning.
We're still curving.
That's right. Good gosh, are we ever? Woo!
Am I speaking for you, Marla? Or for me?
No,
For you.
no.
For me.
We're both in there.
no more juice. Okay.
I know. It's sad when the elastic waistbands get tight.
Yeah, I noticed my yoga pants. I've always told my husband, I can't go to the gym because I'm not in shape enough to go to the gym.
Is that the truth?
Seriously, I don't look good enough to go to the gym. So.
I keep telling myself I'm gonna do, what is it? I have this yoga burn video, and I've got all this stuff on my Amazon Prime that I was gonna use. I haven't done a daggum one.
You haven't really had a lot of time, if I'm, being honest.
I know.
You've had a bunch of oars in the water.
And then we had that whole debacle with the U.S. Postal System losing, like what, 5, 6, 7, now I'm up to 7 wreaths. Yeah. We recovered 5 of them. So,
that's crazy.
I know.
It's kind of a trickle down effect. Things were going pretty well, kind of in the beginning of this, but
so now it's UPS all the way.
Yes, we've come up with a much better shipping situations. Hopefully,
they said the Fort Worth facility had a COVID outbreak, and then they also said that they're experiencing Christmas-like quantities.
Yeah, I bet.
And
I can see that. People are staying home and shopping.
Yeah, and they said so. They're not allowing them to hire mid-year, and so like my little postmaster person at our location, she said they're having to work Sundays now over at the Fort Worth plant. So, I know I'm behind. You're but when you're
trying to be entertaining,
when you're explaining that to a customer, they don't care. They just want to know where their daggum wreath is.
Yeah.
And why wasn't it there for Mother's Day?
Yeah, the one I should have made it on Mother's Day, and we mailed them. We went together to mail Wreath, and
that was in April.
The 27th of April. Yeah, and they still hadn't gotten a wreath until that Sunday. So.
I still have one that hasn't made it from April 27th.
Oh my gosh!
I know I had to file a claim on it today. That was depressing. Oh, I haven't been watching it. Let's see.
Who do we have? What are you guys doing tonight? Happy Monday.
Yeah, no kidding. Dawn's here. Hey,
Dawn. Thank you for being with us.
Did you do a live earlier today? I was trying to watch the schedule really close and make sure I wasn't jumping in on anyone's time that I enjoyed watching.
Yes.
I know. So we decided to go late. I thought it was pretty safe to go late. Plus we've become such late hours.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah. So this last one right here, this always reminds me of like doing a ponytail. I don't know why. Do you ever think about it? Really? Yeah, because you got to pull this side out. You got to lift this side up over here, and then we're going to pull it tight. I always feel like I'm having to fluff a ponytail. Isn't that weird?
Because you have a lot of hair, so maybe you do.
Maybe
feel
that's
that
what
way.
it is.
I should say I feel that way.
You don't feel that way?
No. No.
Oh.
Super fun. Had a lot of fun with my hair. So.
Wow, that looks pretty.
Yay! That was quick.
And Tammy jumped in. Tammy and I were on drill team together.
Oh, I saw you talking to her the other night.
We were Southern Belles together. So.
And you still are.
I know. But she's been going through a rough patch. She's a high risk through all this COVID stuff.
Oh
so
gosh, yeah, I feel for anyone.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, my dad is
your dad too.
about to go stir crazy. Well, he's 80, and so I can tell he's just. He came over a couple times today, so I'm just so bad. I know he's just bored.
Wow.
So, but he's pretty good. He wears his mask.
Kind of peek every now and then so I can defog.
The second I get out of the building, I'm stripping that thing off so we can
try to be respectful
breathe.
of everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
Social distance.
Who else has jumped in? Ah, Joanna, my neighbor.
Hey, Joanna.
Hey. Say hi to C4S team.
We need to get together again.
I know. So these are the 4 ribbons that we have selected for all this. Which ones are these? Let's see here. Switch.
Okay.
Switch with you. This for this one.
Gotcha.
So we're going to do these little bones and paws going with the square stitch, and then square stitch. And then we've got those big squares going with the little gingham and stuff.
The little feet.
I love the gingham.
Do you need scissors?
I do. Thank you. I sure do. So what we're gonna do really quick. So we cut these 12 inches. Yep. And we did. There's 14 ties on here. Like I said, 8 and 6.
The ties being the pipe cleaners.
Yeah. And we are going to dovetail the ends because if you leave them blunt like this, they'll unravel on you. So fold them in half, and then we're going to go. Do you do corner fold, or do you go fold corner?
Doesn't everybody?
So it's a choice, personal choice. Yeah. So I'm sweating. How about you? It's really starting to get
Y'all can't see that, 'cause, you know.
Where's the gopher? Where's the gopher? Okay.
Suddenly there stopped being air in here.
It really did. You
Yeah.
need to open the door.
That's maybe a good idea. Again.
Hello.
I don't know. Anything at this point we would do.
I'm starting to know it.
I wonder who came up with the word or the phrase dovetail.
I don't know.
Because no doves or their tails have been hurt in the making of dovetails.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah, that is a word.
yeah. The first time I heard that, it was
Things that make you go,
What's up with this stuff? As soon as I cut my ribbon, I opened the door.
And you know, what's weird too is like in sewing, we would always either turn it under or you would just cut it at a diagonal. You wouldn't do V.
But it does make the ribbons look really pretty.
It does. Except for when you cut it the other way, you get an arrow instead of a potato.
I would not know what you're talking about.
Right? No, not at all. Never done that. So if you're doing the math and you're thinking, oh, we have 4 sets of ribbons and we're doing 6 each.
You're missing something.
Yeah, and you're doubling them up in each tie. That's only 12 ties. So why aren't you doing the other 2?
Yeah.
Maybe they just can't do math. And me if I don't have
My choices. I'm thinking my math brain. Like, what's that like? I sure don't know what that's like.
So anyways, the reason we leave 2 open is because that's where the bow is going to go. And you don't want to waste ribbon because ribbon's expensive.
Ribbon?
Just don't waste it. So when we do these, I know, right? Woo! I know, it could be menopause too. It's not menopause, is it? It truly is hot.
Way too young for that. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
girl, I'm already done. What are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Rude. So anyways, you're going to lay them on top of one another and this, and then you're going to flip it. And then we're going to pinch it here in the middle where that crease was made. So I'm going to start on the bottom again, and I'm going to put this one on the black. So, because this is black and white on the bottom, so we're going to put it here. So I'm putting it right there in the middle, and I'm going to twist it 1, 2, 3 times. And you can either fold these in and tuck, or we can cut them. So
these are kind of long, so I technically do cut mine.
I usually do too.
And you can use scissors to do that. We have wire cutters, but
yeah. And so then you're going to fan them out. I usually go thin, thick, and you're going to fan them out, and then you kind of
did that.
And then you kind of take the ends between your 2 fingers, and you just kind of curl them out.
So you're going to fan.
So they don't go.
So you can see all the ribbon. That's why. On the bottom layer, that's what we're going to do on the outside.
Yeah. So here we go. Do you want to do something?
Sure. I'm supposed to be helping.
That's okay.
What you're looking for, Teach. Yep.
We have to make our own music. We were sitting here going, we need music.
Probably not 80s music since we don't know what that is.
Not at all.
Right? Right.
There's that copyright thing.
Well,
I know. Do you get in trouble if you hum it?
I think so. Especially if it's incoherent.
We have a pretty voice. We don't want to hear you hum.
I haven't had enough juice to hear that.
Okay,
So, if we're being honest.
when we were doing, what was it that night we were working on the love
Oh.
songs? You were singing. I was like, wow, she's really good.
She had juice. They're nice difference.
No, I just really,
She's easily used.
I really high, so
I don't think I heard.
I won't be caught doing it to me. So the yellow handle, yeah. Let me just clip. So when I clip these, I don't go all the way down here because you don't want them to come undone. So I come up at where your first crease is, an inch. And so I come there, I clip it off, and I actually save these because I use them to tie on, I have a bucket full of them over there.
Really?
Yeah, and so I never waste anything. I worked in my first job out of college, and I worked in the hotel business, and you don't waste anything in the kitchens and stuff. I was food and beverage, and so, anyways,
Good to know.
I save it. I know, totally off topic, but I save these, and like when you're putting on attachments or whatnot, and you need to tie them to the wreath frame, that's what I use these for. Or if they're not long enough, I just twist two of them together. And so you just get a wreath like this. Now, if they're short, I toss them, but like that.
She's my frugal friend.
Yes, I am the frugal friend. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, it's not.
With my dad uses to waste my money.
Something like that. Yeah. Well, let me check and see who else is in here. Oh, we're getting laughs.
Well, that's good. I'm
That's
glad someone
I
thinks
know,
we're funny.
right? Who else has jumped in to say hi to us? Aaron Mulkey, did you see my TCU wreath that I did for you the other night? I was thinking of you the whole time I was making it. So that was fun. I did a door. It was for another college, a kid graduating high school, going to TCU, and I did a plaque, or I guess a big sign, and I did a half wreath underneath it. And anyways, yeah, I thought of you. So anyways, let's see here. Oh, Jennifer Weber, how are you? Miss you. You need to have wine, yes. And let's see
We
here.
could just have some for you after this.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I'm a friend like that.
Yeah, we're good.
I would do that for you.
And let's see here. In May, she has said she's just started to learn to make wreaths, and so she's
it's
watching.
awesome.
Videos.
Good for you, sweet girl.
Yeah.
Just keep watching, and
how
everybody
we
has
are,
their own
too.
way of doing it, and you're gonna find what works for you.
Yeah,
But bottom line, by far,
just try.
have fun.
Yes.
Just get in there and do it. Just get in there and stuff you don't think you like the first couple times you try it. The more you do it, the more you might like it.
Is that on the
Just
one?
trying that for you.
Oh, yeah. And then let's see here. Who else? And so May is also from Texas, so you'll have to tell us what part of Texas you're from.
We're from hot, DFW.
Woo! Aren't we
Arlington.
though? Oh my stars.
There's no air here. Can you tell? Yeah.
I'm
I
a
feel like
Jerry world.
every sports world.
Right, every
And
sport.
traffic world. And,
That's right.
well, not maybe so much right now, but
Yeah, right.
I think I've had the same half tank of gas now for at least a month and a half.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
So that's good.
that is good.
I saw something the other day. My husband read something the other day. He said, new COVID budget.
Oh.
Gas, 0, entertainment, 0, groceries, $7,342.29
Right.
a month. So true. So very true. Let's see what everybody is I got to talk to my daughter in Philly today.
Is it cold there?
No, she
No?
said it's been. She said it's getting too warm for her already. It's in the 70s. I'm like,
Oh, my.
Oh, okay.
Girl, she
Right.
just yeah.
She hates. She's born and raised in Texas, but does not love the Texas heat. I don't mind the heat. I can't stand the humidity.
Yeah, it's the
This is
humidity that's
oppressive.
blah. We just had all that rain,
Yeah, so everything's just.
but we needed the
saturated.
rain. We always need rain in
Well,
Texas.
Yeah, because pretty soon we're not going to get any more until like
Yeah.
October.
Last year we had such a wet spring, and the rivers were so fun to go down. Well, hey, we have a
Would you like to
drop-in
come
by
say
Mr.
hi?
Buckmeyer.
Mr. Buckmeyer,
Give
just
him
been
Just a security check.
a security check. All right. Yeah, we're doing good.
I
so
didn't
far.
touch it. Whatever it is, I didn't do it. I swear.
It's all good.
Okay.
All good.
It wasn't me tonight. Just one time.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Doing well.
We're going good.
Me
Yeah.
too.
We're
Breathe
kind of
away.
melting over
Yeah,
here.
we're
Is that we
breathing
turn.
and sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
we should make a
I
wreath
know.
for
We need to
that.
come up with like something for our hair so we can get it off our necks.
Air conditioning. Just a suggestion.
We need a fan.
Yeah. We
A
have
little
lots of
noise.
fans, Kim. We have
Trust
lots
me.
of fans. We have fans.
I'm your number one fan.
Oh, Papa, love you.
With that, I'm out of here. Back to watching Tiger King.
Ooh, ooh, Tiger King. Ooh.
That
Did I tell you we went to that zoo? Yes.
you
So
don't want to tell anybody that, do you? But you didn't mean it.
I know, right? we
My
actually.
husband's from Oklahoma, and he refused to watch the show.
Oh,
So
did he?
we finally,
Has he been there?
No, he's not.
Or-
He's heard of it, but
So,
yeah, he's like, no, not.
so us and another family that I'll keep quiet at the moment. We all went. We do like every other year, every other summer, we do vacation together because our kids are the same age, and so we went to Turner Falls area, and we
Oh,
had
that's
rented.
pretty.
Oh, it was beautiful. And we had rented a cabin, and we went to. Oh my gosh, one of the best. Have you ever done zip lining?
No, I'm afraid of heights.
Oh,
so.
yeah, you wouldn't want to do that. And so,
No.
one of the coolest zip lining courses I've ever been on. And one,
Really?
Oh.
Right there?
yeah, and it's like there's like 8. It was 8 different lines, and some of them you had to climb. You would like zip line down one, and you would climb up the pole to go to the next one. It was intense, and like at one of them you end up, and you're on the side of this limestone quarry, and I mean it like drops off.
No.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Have fun with that.
Yeah,
I'm
so
out.
we
Nope.
we did that one, and but we were looking for something else to do with kids, obviously, and so we saw this GW Exotic Zoo, and I kid you not,
I had never heard of it.
it was the coolest experience we'd ever
Really?
been to.
Did you
Yeah,
get to hold it?
craft the whole thing, and then you buy the disc. So, but it's kind of nerve wracking when you first walked in, and the guy with the one leg, and he has a gun strapped to his waist and all that stuff. So, and you have to sign like so many waivers.
Oh,
and-
really? Yeah,
yeah.
you don't mention that.
Yeah,
They don't
that
show that on the
yeah,
show.
that was a little scary. So, but that whole thing,
Sign your
like they
Ruffle.
say, he had like some of his personal products there in the gift shop. We didn't see any of that
Well, I
stuff.
heard he's an awesome singer. I heard.
Yeah, we saw a lot of the videos. I watched some of the things just because I wanted to keep looking at it, going, "Oh my gosh, we were there." And there was one where you put this like biscuit in your mouth, and this camel comes up
No.
and it eats it out of your mouth. It was, I know it sounds gross, but it was a really cool photo. And
I'm
we were
really
walking.
not a lot of fun. Apparently,
we were
I
walking
thought I was.
You're so much
I
fun.
don't think
New
so.
Orleans girl. We take her live,
Sort of remember
yeah,
that.
just a little bit. I know. And so we went.
So
So good. But what else did we do? We went to.
have really good fried pies there. That's what I remember.
We
And we wonder
there.
why. So,
No, but it this is GW Exotic. She got to hold like a baby.
so I would love
A
that. I
tiger.
would love that.
We got it. There was like this kangaroo you got that sat in a beanbag you had a picture with. You walk into this like cage that had all these wolves in it. I mean, when you go back and think about, ooh, that
Some
was,
of the things you did.
yeah, that was kind of fun.
Think of the things you
That
did.
was scary, maybe. So, anyway, yeah, right. So no, that was Tiger King. But we didn't know any of this drama going on. But I didn't even know any of it was going on, and we were doing a Zoom or something with the staff at my school. There's only like 12 of us on our staff. We're schooling the school. And anyways, they said they were talking about Tiger King, and they started talking about the zoo, and I'm like, wait, I've been there. And they're like, oh.
We probably wouldn't talk about it.
Yeah, I know. They were like, I can't believe you've actually been there.
Or admitted that you've been there.
Yeah, right. I think we need to move because this is the one where we have the two side by side. I think we need to move that one there and let these. And I think I put that there. I'm not for sure.
Well, we were,
I know we got
It's all
distracted.
good.
We were talking about Tiger King. Oh, but that guy's that's some weird stuff.
He's something, isn't it?
Here's something.
Yeah.
It's kind of creepy. Kind of. I know, and there's so many shady people.
I think that's the thing that surprised me the most was
Oh, record. Yeah, so before we're all together.
yeah, I think that just all the stuff that was kind of happening behind the scenes and just you don't know what you don't know, right?
Oh no! Rosemary is from upstate New York. Wow, she says she can hardly hear us. That her volume's on high.
Oh gosh.
So
We'll speak up.
yeah, I know. Well, I've got that microphone. I've got to learn how to put that in. So that's something new we've got to do.
We're still learning. Be
Still
patient
learning,
with us.
I
We promise
know.
we're gonna perfect it. It just this is our second time.
Yeah. So, anyways.
But we'll speak up. But we do have all the ribbons on.
Woohoo!
How pretty this is. Cute. All the dog ribbon.
I'm just scrolling through. Okay, so now we need to do the signs. Oh, we need to clip these too. These need to be clipped.
Yeah.
And then the ones we're not using, we're going to go ahead and fold those down as well.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, I hope I'm not smelly over here.
No.
I might kind of be.
I have no idea who you are.
I know.
Yeah.
We should have seen get us some water.
Goodness.
Oh, what are we doing?
Oh.
It's all good.
Maybe we're working off the COVID rate.
Yeah, that would be good.
We'll just
I
go
wish
with
it were like that. Ah!
Think it in it, Shelby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm 10 pounds lighter.
That'd be
10
a lot of
pounds
things.
lighter.
You would recognize me.
You're right. Oh, keto diet. All right.
Are you fine on the keto diet?
I don't know. I've never done the keto.
I know you can drink wine on the COVID diet. So that's why that's right now. That's my favorite diet.
That's your favorite?
Yeah, the COVID diet.
Okay, so if we put the bow here, where do you think we ought to put the sign?
If the bow is here.
And I'm gonna go. And then where you want to put the dog bowl?
Oh, that's true.
See if I can scoop this forward just a little bit to help on volume. So y'all
Okay.
watch. I don't want to get this too sick.
Slight
I'll lift that up for just a second. Yes. Can you see over there in the computer? Is it?
It's a little closer.
Is it still visible? Can you see the ground part?
The
the table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The
All right.
roof is perfect. It's actually I've never seen it from the side like that. It's really lovely.
Well, all right. Well, maybe it'll pick up our voices better. I
There you
noticed the
go.
computer fan is on again, which
It's
I don't
hot
know
too.
how. Yeah, it's hot too. Like, we're hot, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah, we knew that.
We did. We knew that. Do you like that? You can stick this in the bow.
That's kind of cute.
Uh-huh.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't have to do this. You
Right.
can make it however you want it.
Remember that show?
The beauty.
That one party we did, and they like started putting stuff everywhere, and we're like, oh, that's really cool. We never even thought of that.
Yeah, we so before all of this happened, we were actually teaching classes at a venue, our wine and Wreath classes, and ladies would get together with their friends, and we would help them put together these wreath kits. Well, they were different wreath kits, but wreath kits. And it was so interesting because every single time we do a class, they'd say, hey, I want to put my bow over here, or I want to put my sign there. And we were like, yeah, you can do that, whatever you want to do. So, and it always looks so cute.
It did.
We'd walk away going, I never thought of that. So
I know.
you
So
just have to do you.
that's right. And so our way is not the only way.
No.
Definitely.
No, it's just kind of what works for us. And Kim has her Etsy store, and I have my Etsy store. And I guess we haven't told that story yet, have we?
No.
About how we met just a few short years ago.
Because we're so young.
So young, like just a couple weeks ago, really.
No, we call ourselves Twisted. Well,
For so many reasons.
Yeah, but
you might have figured that out already.
But the main one is, I really think God is kind of like keeps twisting our lives together because we kept going in and out of our lives. So we first started off in Sunday school at Trinity and at church together, and our kids, her youngest two were the age of my two, and so we would do a lot of fun stuff together. And then our kids went to different schools, but we did music camps and stuff in the summer together. And then our kids went to different schools, so we kind of fell apart. And then now our kids were off in college and graduating from college,
Still doing their thing.
Yeah, still doing their thing. And so we you were doing Rodan and Fields, and she's a flight attendant, and I'm a teacher, and she was having a party, and she's my rep, and I just showed up at it. Really didn't have time, but we showed up because it was a fun little venue.
Just here and there, we'd see each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And anyway, she was like, "So what are you doing now?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm teaching, doing wreaths," and she's like, "I do wreaths too."
Yeah, just for the fun of it.
And I just signed up to do Wreath Makers Live, and I'm like, "Oh, you need to come to New Orleans with me."
And I didn't know what that was.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that sounds like fun.
And it was.
It was.
Not the conference
That's
meeting,
what
not
we remember.
so much, but we experienced the two of us, and that's kind of where we kicked up our business together, and just kind of been going forward.
Yeah,
from
we
there.
started kind of doing stuff together. So
Oh, but
we
the
started-
wildest thing is that we live about 1.5 miles
not that far away from each
from
other.
one another, and we didn't even know it all this time. So that was the really amazing part. So, anyways, and now it's just been
When things are meant to be, right?
yeah. So
We're having fun. We're doing this together, and she still has her shop, but I still have mine. But we're hoping before COVID, we were hoping
Yeah.
to do our wine and wreath parties. So,
Yeah.
doing these kits and having your friends come and bring your favorite beverage, and we'll help you put these kits together. And
now it's
so
virtual.
now it's virtual.
Woohoo!
We're having a virtual toast.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's a fun
If
stuff.
there's a will, there's a way, right?
That's right.
That's us anyway.
Okay, Mr. Buckmeyer came on and joined.
What did he have to say?
He didn't say anything. He just joined.
We just joined. Okay.
Yep, he's
Thank
a
you,
goofball.
Mr. Sam.
Thank you, Mr. Sam.
He's a good supporter.
He is. Both our husbands are.
We are very blessed.
Yep. You gotta have a good husband to support you in this crazy stuff.
Yeah.
'cause
We've had a few late nights.
just a wee
Or
bit.
early mornings, however you
Yeah,
want
no
it.
kidding.
So, but it's fun. We love it. We really do.
And then the tear down on shows and all that stuff.
That was a little less fun than a lot of other
That was
things,
okay.
but it's it's okay. It was all right. You do what you do, but the whole show was fun.
Yeah.
Is what we're.
Yeah, that one was really cool.
We
Yeah.
go back and do that.
Okay, so explain what you just.
Well, I don't know because I was talking away, but I should have been paying attention. But basically, we secured the little bone with the little pipe cleaners. So
Just thread it right
just
through the
threaded
fabric.
it right through the burlap. And I might have gotten a little bit too tight because it's kind of bony in the middle, and you don't want that. But then I just threaded it through the mesh, and then I just secured it to the back like this. Just if I tie it onto a frame so it's more secure. But you don't want to smush it, but like I did. So I'm going to loosen that up just a little bit. You just kind of want it to rest
There
on
we
the
go. Ooh, mommy.
When?
No, what is it? I was thinking ponytail too tight, but what's
Oh
the word?
gosh!
Where you go? Oh, is that when you get stuck in the elevator? What is the one we used to do when we were kids? Oh, mommy.
I don't know.
Did you never do that?
I think I ever did
Okay,
that. I
you
guess I
probably
didn't do
did.
that. What kind of a childhood did I
Oh
have?
no!
Yeah.
Right.
Holy cow. So, all right.
Okay, so now it's not being
Yeah.
sucked down into the
So,
wreath.
yes, but it's still secure.
No.
So, it's not very heavy either. So
Right.
you don't have to have it like really in there, but it does. It is secure. It will stay. And get these little phrase on his neck.
And so this sign right here, you had me at Wolf. Right. Came from Hobby Lobby, and I'm trying to think right here. I don't know if this is the number or not. It's the number written right here at the bottom is 1793348, and I'll put it in the comments. But it was $9.99, and then of course 40% off because we never paid for it. Or no, it might have
It's
been
50%
50.
off.
That's right, because it was the wall stuff.
We go on sale. Yeah.
Mhm. But they need to put patriotic on sale. They haven't put it. Michael's
That's
has,
true.
but Hobby Lobby
Oh,
hasn't.
have they? I haven't been like this.
But I did take advantage of the 80% off when we got to go into the store.
They still had all their Easter stuff. Imagine that.
We
when
weren't
they finally
supposed to
opened.
buy one.
No, I'm good. We're good on that. I'm good on that.
So anyways, we put pipe cleaners, secured it with 2 staples from the staple gun.
Oh, you want me to do this? too?
Sure.
All right.
I did them both.
Did we like it? You did do that. I did, and you did do that. So, okay.
Do we want a pipe or do we? What do you think?
Here,
Is that? Well, no, that's too hard.
I thought.
Yeah, that
maybe.
looks fun.
What about that?
That's good.
Kind of sideways. Yeah. You just have to play with it and experiment. It's really whatever you think looks good to you is what looks good. So.
Sometimes I put the bow on first. Sometimes I put the signs
Yeah,
and stuff on
sometimes it
first.
does kind of help a little bit.
Yeah,
So you can kind of see what you're doing and where you're at.
but you can always move it around,
Mm-hmm.
which I do.
A lot.
Especially when you have like something heavy and you have to find that spot up
Some
high to
of
tie
these
it.
really are.
'cause-
Some of
yeah.
these, this is very lightweight, so we're good there. But yeah, some of these can be a little bit heavier. And I try to move my little ribbons so that you can see those too.
So
That's true. We forgot.
Yeah.
Gosh, we are falling apart
I
tonight.
know.
We didn't
we
remember
were
any
talking.
of this.
I know. So on the bottom layer, they fan out this way, and on the top, we usually do X's. However, though, if you have a sign or something going in that's going to block your path, then you kind of, move them to where you want to be seen.
And if you absolutely have to, you can go through the mesh as well. If you just need to, you can do that too. So.
I got to get my needle. I
Listen,
still haven't gotten
That's
it.
I
my
still
needle
am
to do
trying
that.
to figure out what that's all about.
know.
So that sounds like a really cool thing.
It's
Somebody
very cool. They thread it with that bigger needle, and they just go right through the mesh.
that's interesting.
And they don't fight like we
We're
fight.
fighting,
I fight with every day.
but we win.
I know.
We
True.
fight, but we win the fight. We win the mesh fight.
Bum, ba, 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 bum.
Yeah. We do our best.
This is why you wanted me to do it, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
Because you didn't
Just
want me to.
faster, yeah. I feel
You
like
didn't
I'm
want me to have to sit there. You wanted me to sit there and
flailing.
fight with it all.
Yes.
I know.
Usually you do this without picking it up, but not tonight. Of course not, because well, we've got people watching. I can't do it.
Right? Well, it's a little trickier when you got people watching.
I think so. I think so. I think that is true.
Good.
So, how many of our viewers have actually made some wreaths that you love and you want to keep doing it? It's fun. Kim and I like it. It's our hobby. It's our happy time.
It is our happy time. It's our therapy.
Yes. And I don't think we even mentioned we work in Kim's grotto.
AKA half a garage.
It's a garage.
It's a garage.
But
We call it the grotto.
we call it the grotto.
It sounds cooler.
We get creative in the grotto.
We can hide out here.
Yes. And we do.
We do. We hide a lot.
Thankfully, your neighbors are very patient with us.
Do they hear us?
I don't think they do.
hear
We don't get
us.
to,
Yeah, I don't think they do.
Crazy out here.
Yeah, I think we're pretty calm.
We try to be pretty calm.
Yeah. I'm sitting here to see if I can pull up and see comments better because that hasn't loaded.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are we
Yeah, the big loud.
just the what do I call it? The spinning wheel of death.
Yeah, right? I think that's kind of what it is.
That's
That's what it is. Oops, sound volume.
I was like, what was that?
Ah.
Something just growled at us.
Okay, so Patricia is asking, what method do we use? Are you talking about like what we did with the mesh?
The deco mesh.
And if it's the deco mesh, we did a ruffle on the bottom. We cut it at 19 inches long. And then the one on top of it, we did the cruffle or woodland ruffle, where you roll it on each end 3 times in and in between. And then we alternated which colors we put on the top. Black on top or khaki on top, beige on top, natural, whatever they call it. So anyways, that's kind of it. And Rachel chimed in. She said, hey, ladies, she is...
Hey, Rachel.
She's the one who has started painting and got one of those really cool computerized, digitized blade cut things. And so she's doing a lot of wreath attachments.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's
Good
an
for you.
amazing painter and stuff.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, she's really great. And I watch her lives all the time because she does them late too. So
That's good.
it's always kind of fun to see her. So
It's
well,
fun to see. Everybody does it a little bit differently.
Yeah.
I know that's something we really stress the first time on our first videos. There's really no right or wrong way. You just have to figure out what works best for you. And as long as it's fun, you gotta have fun.
so May says she was the one from. Says she's from Montgomery. Where's
I've heard
Montgomery?
of it,
Is
but
that Central?
sure.
I'm not either.
I want to say I've heard of it, but
I'm not either.
yeah.
For some reason, I'm thinking the same Houston statue, but that's not Cabochas.
Yes.
Okay. So it seems like I've driven through Montgomery on the road, maybe gotten. No,
I know, it
I
sounds-
got it together. It seems like I always did when I was in college. So.
Probably
So-
not really back then, but yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So we finally, we're on ARP. I made the sign, got the sign going. So hopefully that looks cute.
So anyways, so
Ready for
I think it
retirement?
just like went.
Yep, I did that. Yeah.
Whoops.
So we might go back
Yeah,
and
right.
retouch that a little better later.
But you know, we want to do it loose
Just,
at
you know,
first.
you don't wanna
Make
get it-
sure where we
I
are.
don't want to get it too stuffy on there.
All right. So on Saturday night, you did the funky bow. Say that very carefully. And you did it with her hand, and I kept saying that I use the
Yes.
Easy Bow Maker when I do it. So we were going to show you tonight how to do the funky bow, but
Cute. I didn't see that before.
I had it was sitting there.
I'm gonna move this so that you can see Kim. It's just gonna go sit right over here.
Girl, it
I
is
know.
hot in here.
Sorry.
You're in jeans. Oh, girl.
Yeah.
All right, so when we make the bow, I usually like to pull in some other ribbons from the stash just to kind of give it a little bit more color. You don't have to, and the kit has plenty enough to do it without it. But, about 15? 14?
15.
Okay, we'll go 15. So I'm going to measure out 14, I'm going to pinch it, and then I'm going to twist it and slide it down in there. So the ugly side is up and the pretty side is up. So this is going to be the bottom of a bow. So I'm going to pull off here on a bunch right there.
Theoretically, I know how to do this, but this is not my favorite. I have one, but
Yeah, and you can get these at Michael's or at Hobby Lobby. Amazon, so.
no, this is true.
Sorry. So, anyways, this is so big. Let me scoop that.
It is large.
I know. So, anyways, I'm gonna pull this and I'm gonna make the loops on the 6 inches, kind of like she did. You did 6, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do 6 inches. Put my finger there, hold its place, and I'm gonna crunch it down. So the pretty side is up, and then we're gonna, as I crunch it, I flip it. So again, the ugly side is up, and I'm gonna measure out 6 inches. Hold it down. Oh, and this time when I crunch it, I'm not going to twist it, and I'm not going to make a long tail. I'm going to cut it short. About 7. You do 7 or 8. Well, you did yours.
I have no idea.
I know you
don't
don't.
know.
It's kind of like the whole thing there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I don't do that either.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
I tried it once and I thought, no. There's no way that's going to work.
okay. So I'm going to do another 2.5 inch. This one's a plaid. This is a new one. This one's in the kit. This is new. So again, I'm going to measure off about 15. 14, I think is what I did the other one. Sorry. But this time when I started on the right, this time I'm going to start on the left. So I'm going to start left. I'm going to slide it down and do the twist. So ugly side is up. It's kind of easier to tell on this one, which is ugly. And then again, we're going to do 6 inches. Go down. I'm going to crunch and twist. And then we're going to pull out. And I don't know if this is official. I know, what's her name? Paris kind of did this on this, and I kind of adapted it. Sometimes I do 3 loops, sometimes I just do 2.
Yeah, I think it's just whatever. The more loops, the bigger the bow.
Yeah. Sometimes I just put more ribbon in.
Yeah.
So it just kind of depends if I really like that ribbon or not. I think is what it is.
Right.
All right, let's see.
We do have a bit of a ribbon addiction.
Just a wee bit.
So,
What do you think? I think, which one do you like? This one. That one's in the Wreath. But we are going to use the paw in the middle.
that is true.
Should we go for the bone?
Let's try.
Okay.
Let's be crazy.
Yeah.
Hair on fire.
Feels like it's on fire.
Well, maybe that wasn't the right thing to say.
All right.
Sorry about that. We're trying to think cool thoughts over here, but it's, not really working.
Alright, so again, we're going to hit 14. I'm going to pinch it, and I'm going to go back onto the right side. I do like this. I haven't used this one yet.
Doesn't black and blue have to scare everything?
This is probably one of my favorite combinations.
I know. Me too. Black and burlap people.
So much of our stuff is
We really do. I just realized that we do a lot of those colors.
And so I'm going to pull those up too. And these may not all stay up. I may be twisting them around and this, that, and the other.
That's what we do.
We are twisted. I was thinking this would be cute for the middle.
Oh, I like it.
That little one is little. I thought it was cute. And then we have these two here.
I just throw it around.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you're
I think that maybe made that decision.
no, you're at 2.5.
Oh, so that made that decision
So
right
there
there.
you go. We won't be using
We'll
that
be
one.
using that one.
It's fine.
It's okay. Because I've got,
Make it work.
I've got that cloud.
Oh, that's
I've
cute
got
too.
a small cabana. That I don't want to use because I'm going to use that one. We got this one. So I want to showcase this one on top. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do a demon because that was what we did have this little demon on the edge. We try to coordinate. With the demon. Pretty cute.
And this one's not white. This is in pink. Yeah, because I don't think we need that.
Mix it up a bit.
And I do this one, I do the tail a little bit longer in case I want to curl it. So I'm going to go 15 on this one. And then I'm on the left side. And when I get to 1.5, like just kind of like you did the other night, I'm going to go 5 inches on the bow.
We make these a little bit smaller. Well, that's what we like to do. You do you.
Yeah, right? For sure. Twist.
See.
I know you don't have this problem in Utah.
Well, not necessarily, but it's just different.
It is different. My hand cramps to do the
Mine
arrows,
used
so.
to. It does. You have to
Build up your muscle.
You do. Who knew? I mean, I knew I had muscles and hands, but yeah, it takes time. I hear if you work out, you build muscles there too. I don't know.
Our gym just opened today, and yeah, I'm kind of scared because my husband had read that that like what is it when people perspire that the droplets that like if they walk by you.
That's good to know right
that
now.
are yeah, right. That we're justifying not working out too. That they're when they run or something, if they're running by you, that you're more likelihood to.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Yeah, that's what he said. So I'm like, why do I want to go to the gym?
Right?
That's the case.
Put myself in the line of fire.
Yeah, so. Okay, so I'm on right, so I need to go back to left, and I'm going to use the bone. And this is going to be the last one of these, and then I'm going to do my center.
So cute.
Yeah, we got the ponytails from him.
So,
Woo!
I try not to scare anybody if I'm going to be doing this, but
No. Or just need to get the phone.
we're going to have to make this something. They have some of those really quiet rooms. Maybe we're going to have to invest in those.
So I'm wondering if...
But we have to get the wine page first, remember?
That's true.
Priorities.
Definite priorities.
Yeah.
All right. And last one, I'm going to put this. This is actually a 7/8 one. And I don't know if this is wired. Maybe. I don't remember.
It is.
You think?
Yeah,
It probably isn't. Ooh, it's really thin.
You think it'll have it? Yeah. It's okay.
sparkly.
It's so cute. Let's try it.
Okay,
If it
it's
looks terrible, we
sparkly.
can take it out.
That's right.
Just don't cut it.
Make it.
Trial and error.
I'm going to make it the center. So I'm going to twist it.
Oh, and just do a little loop.
Yeah, and do 2 of these hanging down just because it's so cute. It's really cute. Did you get your
I didn't just put it in.
That's good. I got it. So, all right.
That's cute.
I think that's really sweet.
Sure.
But it may not.
It'll be fine.
I think
It's
it's
not easy. Like our hair.
yeah. Did you see that?
It's
Did you fall? I got caught on my wing. Oh. Such is life tonight. All right.
You can do just make a little loop. Is that?
There in the middle. Sure did. We're gonna make them both face forward, so you gotta kind of twist it.
Oh, that would make sense.
Alright, so we're gonna lay that in right there. I've got a block of zip tie. I'm gonna run it right through here.
Now, do you like the zip ties better than just using another hook thing?
I do. I was like dead set on just using the pipe cleaner because like they're easy and easy to find and this, that, and the other. But I started getting used to these because I can do that. They'll hold it in place.
Yeah, it's kind of all or nothing with the pipe cleaners.
Right. So I'm going to move it to the back, and there's still, see how much there's, you put a finger through there, so grab a block. So we do need a pipe cleaner so we can attach it onto the wreath. It helps get it through the hole.
Well,
You know, just a little bit. And I don't want to fully tighten it because I need to kind of position my ribbons. And so I'm going to pull this black one up and put this one down. Pull the khaki cloud up.
so the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Kind of diagonals.
Exactly.
Left in the days.
That's right.
Looks good.
Rebe's the fluffer. She's so amazing.
Are we talking about the bows or the thighs or? Yes, all the above. Yeah, I guess I do like the.
Sweet. Okay, so I kind of got it where I want it. I think.
Looks good. It's cute.
So I'm gonna pull it.
Sounds great.
And you can still move it a little bit.
That's cute. Bring my wreath back.
Now I'm going to open up my ribbons.
I know, right?
Oh, I feel like in a tent or something.
Right?
It wasn't this puppy.
No, we had all that rain and the wreath
Is that what that was?
Well, we had that full front and through, but.
And so what I'm doing right here is I'm scissoring my fingers and kind of putting it between and curling the ribbons back. But I need to probably cut the zip tie off.
Good job.
Woohoo! So I'm going to just put it right there between the two. So cute. Go and tie it to the frame.
Always tie to a metal frame so it will be more secure. And crossbar is great. I pretty much never get lucky enough to get that, but.
And with your bows, you don't want to suck them down into the wreath so they go, you know.
Like I did. Yeah.
I always find it like I don't know, sometimes you have to pull them a little bit, like this one right here, or else or I don't know. I find it hard to get just
sometimes
that right.
if you have a bigger sign, it kind of has to go under it a little bit. It just depends on what you're working with. For sure.
Okay, so move this down so we don't go ding, 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 ding like we did. Oh, and okay, so to make a holder, I just fold it over my
Use
fingers.
this one, Shady did. But no, we need to explain that.
Okay. So, and then I thread it through, I usually do the top two, and then I pull it to where that little crease, that knot was, and then I figure eight it.
We'll get there.
We got notified today of one of the craft shows that we do in the fall, and we're going to go ahead and open the enrollment for it, just like we're going to have it. So
That's going to be awesome.
that'll be. We'll see if that happens, but
Time to get back to normal. Pretty cute. This could be such a cute little everyday room. She's trimming her ends again. cute.
And then, of course, you angle cut the bottom. And if you want to, you can take these here on the bottom and fill them up a little bit if you want to. And look, this, because these don't curl, we're going to have to cut those a little bit. So, we'll do that.
It's cute. That's really cute.
Oh, and you know what? We talked about too. So you could do, if you wanted to, if you had,
You could add flowers.
yeah.
That's
So if you
true.
had some little daisies, cute in there too.
Yeah, you could do that.
Give it a little more. Or if you had, what was it, like the white sunflower? Ooh, the white with the brown centers.
That would be cute.
That would be kind of cute too.
And we have this guy.
Oh yeah. So we have this one here, and we were thinking of putting it right here in the middle.
That'd be cute too. Yeah.
That, or we could put it up here. Sure. Or you could put your pet's name. You could write it with, you know, a pink pen right there on it too. So all of that comes in the kit with it. But that's so cute.
I like it there. It's pretty cute.
I do too. Look at the thing that's there.
Yeah.
I put a little what is it on the back? Table
mount. Why can you not write?
I don't know.
It's
And
the
just run a
hardest
pipe cleaner through it, and so then you could just go right around that twist tie.
thing. Or don't cut those twist ties, and you could just wrap it around.
Oh yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah. Well, but you know, we didn't know we were going to do it, so.
We thought we were going to put it on the boat. See, there again.
You never
just
know.
gotta change
Sometimes
as
you just have to go. Yeah. I know. I understand.
Do you?
I do. I get it. Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
I love that ribbon.
That's so sweet. Very sweet.
Alright, so that's what we have. What do we have next coming up? What kit are we doing next?
I know we talked about maybe doing the Magnolia.
Ooh,
the
yeah.
home.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a pretty one.
So we've done our patriotic.
I know. Should I pull that one? I don't know if I can reach that one. Pull it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can send pictures.
Yeah.
We will.
We've got a beautiful magnolia ribbon, and
We've got bees.
we've got bees,
Sea bugs. Oh my gosh.
strawberries.
Strawberries. Watermelon.
We've got sunflower coming. We've got a cactus coming.
Yeah, we're already getting ready for fall. We're starting to get stuff in for fall. And I actually ordered Christmas ribbons last night.
That is crazy.
Yeah. I had to rent a storage unit for all of my ribbon issues, so oh well, better that than my husband's garage.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother
Because
conversation.
no one else has that problem right there at all.
No.
So, anyways.
Not at all.
But oh, Diane was going to be hosting a Wreath and Wine party for us. So
Oh,
she's the one
fun.
that has the fun wine club that she
Oh
does. So,
yeah, we definitely want to get to know Diane.
I know, right?
Probably sooner rather than later.
Exactly.
That's
exactly.
awesome.
I know. So,
Yeah.
anyways, this was one of the kits we were going to have available for the party.
Yeah. What do you want to see?
Yeah.
Maybe you think of kits that we would be happy to try to
Right.
put together. So
A theme or colors,
Sure.
and we could go look for it. So,
we can customize.
it'd be a lot of fun.
We always have a lot of fun,
We always.
even when we're sweating.
Even when we're sweating.
Yep.
This was hard when I was sweating.
Yeah. It's a little pep out of your
I
step.
know, we weren't quite as funny tonight, so it was
Not
giggly.
smart.
Not as giggly as we were the other before. It's kind of like you're getting a
Yeah,
little sleepy
yeah.
because.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely need
We're gonna
shorten it
figure
up.
this out. We
Yeah.
definitely do. We
Yeah.
definitely do.
But thanks for hanging with us
Yeah.
tonight and being with us. This was fun.
Yes. Hopefully you will come back and read with us again.
That's right.
You guys have a great night.
Yes.
Be safe.
Thanks.
Thank you.